Come on and go with me. There's something new for you to see. Come on and go with me. Yeah, yeah. There's something new to see. Just relax. Just relax. Los Angeles. Come on and go with me. We're here at the Hollywood Bowl, this magical, historical place. And I want to take you back in time, play you the songs, tell you the stories that made me who I am. Are you ready? Are you ready? Just relax. The second, the minute I'm home is Tonight's the night. I want to be the best you ever had. Alright. Ain't this what you came for? Don't you wish you came more? Girl, what you playing for? Oh, come on, let me kiss that. Ooh, I know you missed that. What's wrong? Let me fix that. Twist that, baby. The night I let you know, baby. The night we lose control, baby. You need that. I'm so glad that we're here together to spend this night together. Are you glad to be here? We're gonna have some fun tonight at the Hollywood Bowl. We're gonna get to know each other better. We're gonna go back in time, back to the beginning. I need to know who's been here with me since Get Lifted. I see you. I love you. Well, I want to go back even further than Get Lifted, before you even knew who I was. Back to the very beginning, and that means going back to church. Yes, I was born and raised in Springfield, Ohio. Born as John Rogers Stevens to Phyllis and Ronald Stevens. My family belonged to the Pentecostal church, and I was there from the womb. My grandfather was our pastor, my grandmother was our church organist, my mother was the choir director, my father was a deacon, he taught Sunday school, played the drums, drove the church band, sang in the choir. So I grew up going to a lot of church. It was the foundation for my music, my family, my education. Now if you know anything about Pentecostal church services, they're not boring. We shout, we dance, we speak in tongues. And the music serves as the catalyst and the soundtrack for all of that. It's also very culturally conservative, fundamentalist. In my church, women couldn't wear skirts above their knees. And going to the movies, listening to secular music, frowned upon. I mean, I'm definitely going to hell for the songs I already sang tonight. And I'm not finished. But because of the church, I was also born into a lot of the things that you see me doing now. It's where I fell in love with music. Some of my earliest memories are being in choir rehearsal with my mother and my grandmother, and I would beg for them to let me sing. They finally let me join the choir when I was 7 years old. Now I was the only young kid in the choir, so they had to make a special custom choir robe for little Johnny. But I got up there and I was singing solos not long after that. And singing in church gave me that first sense of joy and thrill that I still feel right now on this stage tonight. And when you hear me playing the piano today, you're hearing my maternal grandmother's influence. I would go to her house on Sundays after church, and she would teach me how to play gospel piano. Well, I'm singing Mary. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Tell Martha not to mourn. Martha, don't you mourn. Tell Martha not to mourn. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn out. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Let my way roll free, precious Lord, linger near when my life is almost gone. Hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand, lest I fall, take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Won't you take my hand? Precious Lord, lead me home. Now from preschool through 6th grade, I was mostly homeschooled. My mother taught me and my 3 siblings at home. And I was a pretty precocious kid. My idea of fun was reading the World Book Encyclopedia cover to cover. I was a nerd, yeah. I was even on the front page of the local section of the Springfield News Sun as the product of home teaching who won the Springfield City Spelling Bee. Yes. The Spelling Bee champ. For a while, we looked like the ideal family. My parents were giving us a solid foundation. My mom was this brilliant, bright light, a gorgeous, talented woman with a beautiful singing voice who was beloved in our town. Things were going great. But in the middle of all that, major trauma shook our family to the core and it caused a rupture that really affected my entire adolescence. When I was 10, my maternal grandmother, the one who taught me to play piano, she died suddenly from heart failure. She was only 58 years old. We were all devastated. My mother took it especially hard. She was so close to her mom, they spent so much time together, they made music together. So when mom became depressed and started to separate from our family. She decided that she didn't want to be with my father anymore and was imagining a new life and new love for herself. And eventually my dad filed for a divorce and asked my mom to leave the house. He got custody of us because my mom was not in a good place mentally. And soon we lost her for a while. She became addicted to drugs and we barely saw her. Even though we were living in the same city, just 15 minutes from each other. It was a dramatic shift in our family life. A major trauma. In losing my grandmother and then my mother for a time, I lost the two most influential people in my life, in my music, in my education. They had disappeared. I had a hard time understanding and processing my emotions back then. But music was always there for me. Always there to inspire me, to help me express myself, to navigate the troubled waters in my life. One of my biggest regrets is that my grandmother never lived to see all that she inspired in me come to fruition. But I believe she's looking down, and I'd like to dedicate this song to her. When you're weary and feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. Side.